Now, since I started my basketball training business, I realized it was two key things that kind of just changed the whole entire game for me. And those two things were clarity and trust. Now, what I mean by that is once I was clear on the type of problem I was solving for kids, it seemed like I got better feedback. I've got more signups. I got people to pay me more money. And I was able to determine what type of customer I'm looking for. And once I was able to determine what type of customer I was looking for, it just kind of changed the whole game for me. So being clear in to give you an example on clarity, for an example, instead of me promoting, hey, I have a group session on Saturday, that's not really clear on what I'm selling or what I'm teaching, what the outcome is. It's not really clear. It's just a group session. It's not really clear. And I think at some point in my journey, or at some point when my business get big enough, maybe I don't have to be clear because the brand will speak for itself. But just starting out, I realized being clear on what I do and who I do it for really helps a lot. So instead of me saying, hey, I have a session on Saturday at this time, I kind of changed it and was clear, like, hey, we are helping kids that struggle with A, B, C, and D, and here is how I'm going to do it, and this is how long it's going to take to do it. That little small change in my business, it literally shot me from 0 to 20 clients in a matter of not even 2 months. Another thing I realized about starting my basketball training business is, although this is a basketball business and it involves around basketball, I realized this is a game of trust. Parents need to trust me or you. They need to trust us, not in the sense of like, can I leave my kid with this person? But more so in the sense of like, do I trust this person? Does this person knows what they're talking about, right? So if you are an expert, and essentially that's what we're saying. We're saying we are experts in basketball, right? Whatever it may be, or any sports. If you're watching this and you don't have a basketball business, you have a sports business. We're essentially saying, hey, we are an expert in this thing. For me, it's basketball, and I can help you with it. Well, we live in a day and age where simply the word is not enough. Like in a way, you have to prove that you're trustworthy. And one way I figured out how to do that and how to gain people trust, posting on social media and just giving parents my thoughts on what I believe, what I think, how I think, why I think kids struggle with a particular thing, where does it come from, how to fix it, how long it would take. Once I started doing that, it seemed like parents started to trust me. Like, okay, this guy obviously knows what he's talking about. So my kids struggle with this thing, and I want to send them to him and help him with it. So I'm not gonna make this video long, but the two things, clarity and trust. If you can be clear on who you are, who you do it for, and when you do it, and even sometimes why you do it, that will help you a lot. And if you can gain parents' trust by proving, if you're a skills trainer, for example, and let's say your focus is teaching kids how to be better point guards, right? Let's say you want to teach kids how to be better point guards. You have to figure out a way for you that works for you to show proof that you know what it takes to be a better point guard. And even if you don't have any clients to show that, you can do some voiceover videos. You can just jump on a video, cut the camera on, press record, and just start dumping, what makes a good point guard, what makes a bad point guard, and why. You really just have to figure out a way to gain trust. And for me, once I realized, like, okay, I need to be clear and I also need to gain trust. Once I learned that, and it was a hard lesson to learn, so that's why I'm sharing it here, to hopefully help someone not go through what I went through. But if you can figure out those two things, I can almost guarantee you that your business will skyrocket up. I started a school community. It's completely free. I am documenting my whole journey, from the wins, the losses, everything inside my school community. I'm showing everything. Feel free to join it if you want to witness me make mistakes, if you want to grow, and if you just simply want to learn and try to avoid some of the mistakes I did. And we'll build this thing together.